Happy birthday. Born on the 28th of March is a very good horoscope to have. You'll be a person who wants to reach for the stars, wants fame, wants recognition, wants to do things on a big scale. You'll have the daringness to do it as well. You'll have a horoscope that gives you many gifts, like the originality of ideas. It makes you a leader basically. So you'll always want to lead. But it can also make you very arrogant, and it can bring about a tolerance that's very low, and we don't want that. And it can bring a person who is very pushy and dominating as well, and very moody sometimes when he or she doesn't get their way. So try to contain these things a little bit. You can't have your way all the time. And when you meet somebody who has a birthday like yours, a clash can happen very quickly. So your compatibility levels are very narrow, very touchy. Okay? You will have your group of friends, I'm sure, and you will like people who are very agreeable and supportive of you and your ideas. So that group and this level of number of people will be very narrow. You will be compatible, I see no problem, but as you get older, during your younger ages, until the age of 26, you will have difficulties in compatibility. You will be oversensitive to any criticism. But as you get older, you will be able to manage all this better. You will be very ambitious, I know that. And you'll want your ambitions to be bringing you recognition and awards and titles. And you will be attracted to the areas of entertainment, events, because you have a very active horoscope. You can make a great lawyer, a doctor, an architect, because you have the originality of ideas coming from you. I want to talk to you about 2017. Now, 2017 calendar year has a group of planets managing it. And so, we want to know whether this group of planets managing 2017 are going to be favorable for you or not. And you born on the 28th of March, I'm happy to say, they are favorable to you. So you have a bonus coming from the calendar year. It gives you a good foundation. It gives you a good support. It gives you a good platform, because that's what the calendar year is all about. If somebody's age or horoscope is bad on a certain calendar year, the calendar year is very rocky. And even if their age is good, the rockiness will be felt, stability won't be there. But you have a very stable 2017, so you have a bonus of about 35% already. Now it depends on what age you are going to be. Age is a horoscope of its own. It has a positioning of planets of its own. Calendar year is a horoscope of its own. Our time of birth is a horoscope of its own as well. And your palms are also divided into 9 planets, so they have a horoscope of their own. So there's plenty to do when I do a horoscope for you. Now, since your calendar year is already supportive, I'm going to give you a sample of ages which would be very good for people born on the 28th of March. Make them very lucky. So let me give you this example of ages. If you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73 or 82, you are going to be one very lucky person. You are going to be chosen for all the great things that you want to do in your life. The progress will come naturally. The support from people will come naturally. Your popularity will be very strong. And on top of that, it's an eventful period. This means a very powerful time, a very powerful period, where a new direction, or even if you're on the same direction, an enlargement of responsibilities also come. Yes, you want to be famous, I know. Yes, you want recognition. And if you're of these ages, you're going to get it. Now, I'm going to give you another set of ages where people born on the 28th of March, if they are of this set of ages I'm going to give you now, they have to be very cautious. Now, let's say that you are the ages of 16 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78. If you happen to be these ages, be very careful. In any area of your life, opposition, confrontation, provocation, just bad luck will just come in and you will struggle. So be prepared for that if you are of these ages. Not every day will you struggle, but every day something will happen and put pressure on your horoscope. So now that you've heard it from me, don't give up. If you're aware of this, you'll be able to control this and manage this. So now you have heard it, if you happen to be of these ages, and so you'll become very careful and not take risks, and you'll be lowering your exposure to any kind of risk in any area of your life. If you are the ages of I've not mentioned, so you are in the middle path, and in the middle path you'll have your ups and downs in the different zodiac signs as the year 2017 goes on. But it would be good for you if you Skype with me, and for USD 50, I will give you a 90-minute consultation based on your full date of birth, including the year of birth and your time of birth. And I will look at your palms very carefully while we are on Skype. And I'll give you all the information you want for the rest of your life. But I'll really only predict for the next 5 or 6 years because your palms can change quite regularly. I want to talk to you about your health. What I see here very quickly is that you are prone to allergies. And these allergies are not curable. In the ancient times, in the type of astrology I practice, it's called the curse, because they couldn't repair these allergies, and neither can they today. They can only help you manage it. So you have these allergies, so be very cautious. Your worst allergy, from what I can see, might be your skin or your sinusitis. So if it's either of these or if it's both of these, you'll have to see specialists, medical specialists, and basically they'll give you antihistamine and they'll give you something else to help manage it. So manage it. Something else that I find, you can have high blood pressure, hypertension, but I don't know your time of birth. And if your time of birth seems to have female planets or water planets, then your blood pressure can go to low as well. So I need all this information. But right now, born on the 20th of March, I'm worried about your hypertension and your high blood pressure. And also one more thing I worry about for you, born on the 28th, is your lungs. You will tend to have coughs and colds, and this can even graduate to a bit of asthma. So I hope you are not a smoker, and if you are a smoker, try and cut it down and slowly finish off with it. And don't take ice too much. Your body will be heaty because of these fire planets. So you'll want to take cold things all the time, but not too much. Take cold water, but with no ice, because ice, some people swallow it, and that produces a terrible turn of events in your body. So you don't want to do that, okay? I want to talk to you about colors. Now, every planet rules different colors, and so colors were born, colors were created. This is the real function of colors, to become a medium through which 9 planets of the universe can meet your 9 planets in you. Yes, you are born with 9 planets and they are positioned differently for all of us. And that way the communication of the universe and you is taking place. And that's how those planets in the universe send you their energy, through colors. That's the power of colors. So if you wear only good colors, you can have all the good luck in the world. If you happen to be, because nobody told you, wearing all the wrong colors, the worst can happen for you. Okay? Now, I will only know your good colors if I know your full date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms. So we'll have to Skype for that one day. But I'm going to give you one color for everybody born on the 20th of March. And this color I've chosen for you is the color orange. It's a combination of 2 planets, yellow and red. And the color orange is a very powerful color. It's a very powerful color. It has a link to God, some believe. So wear orange or use orange or touch orange in 2017. And at least you will have some element of luck coming your way. You'll have to know when you Skype with me, finally you will know in all areas, your personal clothing, your pillowcase, your bed sheets, your towels, the curtains, the walls, the chair at work, the tabletop at work, everything, I will guide you as to what colors you should use. And therefore the element of good luck remains with you always. I want to talk to you about directions. Around the compass, all the 9 planets in the universe who are chosen to give us life and who are chosen to influence us. So there are 8 directions from north to northwest all around the compass, and these 9 planets are positioned at different places, sometimes together, sometimes individually. So when you go to your office and you sit behind your work table and you face a certain direction for 8 hours, if you are facing the good direction, boy, you are very lucky, and you are getting all the good vibe all the time. If you happen to be facing the wrong direction for 8 hours or so, you are being badgered and made restless and made angry and made all sorts of negative things. So it's very, very important to know your direction energy, which I can only give you really in detail if you come to Skype with me. But I'm going to give you one direction energy to help you in 2017 for you born on the 28th of March. The direction energy I've chosen for you is the north. North, I can see a little group of planets for you who are waiting to help you in all areas of your life. And so when you face north, you will be getting positive energy to support you. So face north. Now when you face north, additionally you can do this. These fingers and your thumb are your extremities through which energy leaves you. Energy has to leave you, otherwise you will explode. But there are other extremities like the tip of our ears, the tip of your nose, the tip of your toes, and other extremities as well. So that's where energy escapes us. But there are times when we want the energy to remain in us because we want a certain period of time for inspiration, for intellectual greatness, and to think properly. So how do we do that? Well, you face your good direction which I've given you, or which if you Skype with me I will give you more, and then you contact your thumb and your index finger. And when you do that, you have created infinity. The energy from your index finger doesn't leave, it channels back through your thumb. And this way we create infinity to build up the strength in us, the courage in us, to build up the thinking power, the feeling power, all sorts of things. And it can bring down your stress levels and anxiety levels very fast, let me tell you. So you do that and make your wishes, make your dreams come true if you want, and try to do that for yourself. Okay? If you're going to delay Skyping with me, then at least do this to help yourself. Because you're born on a very powerful day, and I want to give you as much knowledge as possible to make you great. You are destined to be great in one way or another. Alright? Well, I do hope one day you will go to Facebook and look me up and follow me and communicate with me, and one day we will Skype together. And you won't regret it because I'll give you plenty of good information to make yourself a very successful person. Until then, happy birthday again and good luck.